Well, fellas, time to throw a LS together. Let's make it happen. What's up, guys? We're gonna throw this thing together, man. Time to do it. Just got off work. It's Friday. It's 5 o'clock. I've been dealing with sinuses and scratchy throat all week. I think it's time of the year. Everybody harvesting and whatnot. Might even have a couple cold beers. Who knows? One thing to note: they always say don't look at your cam bearings, and I'm not even gonna show these to y'all because y'all would definitely tell me to change them. I wouldn't say they're the worst I've seen, but they're not the best, for sure. So, well, let's get to it. I'll get y'all in here closer and we'll get to it. I just slapped this valley cover up here to keep stuff out of it, but I am gonna take it back off real fast and gonna clean some stuff out real quick like. Man, this thing is all ready. Well, I wasn't thinking it's sitting there where it's supposed to. Well, it'll be all right. Excuse me. All right, so let me get you around here. Let's go ahead and do first things first. Well, I guess I should say that. We'll come over here and look at the bench. If y'all see that blue box, you already know what's up. Good old Elgin. Elgin or Elgin, I don't know how you say it. Sloppy stage 2, 1840p. Y'all know the deal. 585 lift across the board. Man, here's my deal. Could have went with a bigger, better camshaft. I know this. My deal is this one's kind of proven, and for where I'm going to be at, the power range, this one's about perfect actually. Don't have to get crazy with valve springs, yada yada. I'm going to get her cleaned up. They ship these things. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're pretty nasty actually. I mean, it's kind of, I get it, I guess. Let's look in the end of that cam. You see that? Man, they're bad. This ain't the first one I've got, so we'll get this thing cleaned up. Alright, I always just clean them with brake cleaner real good. Because, man, when I tell you they're nasty, they're nasty. I mean, it's like a waxy oil, I guess. But I'll say this too, I've got them when they were almost rusted as well, so I'd almost rather them be like this than the other way. I just don't like how gross they are, but like I said, it's better than having no lube at all, so. Man, I don't like that stuff. Shoo. Man, I know one thing. These LSs have made me change my ways on let's say, let me see this here. See if I can show you this lobe. Right here. See this? I can't physically feel it, but I can see it. I'm trying to get it cleaned off here, and I'll probably try and polish it off. But if that would have been on a small block Chevrolet back in the day that I was building, it would have went back to the machine shop. And some people might not agree, you know, I don't know, but it just seems to be, I guess what I'm getting at is these things can take copious amounts of abuse and neglect and still be fine. They're pretty tough. That's why everybody says don't look at the cam bearings, all that good stuff. I'm gonna spray it down one more time. And I'll tell you a fun story. I've heard of people doing this. You know, I'm not that guy, but this is the second camshaft that's came in this week, where we would already been 2 days ahead. But ordered one off Amazon, come in, and it was a small block Chevrolet camshaft in a brand new Elgin box. So, you know, somebody got Amazon pretty good. Got them on the old okey doke. Ordered a cam, got the cam they wanted, sent an old nasty cam back in a brand new box. They did a good job taping it. I guarantee you Amazon didn't even check it. And if they did, it's probably something that knows zero about engines. But, you know, first sign to me was it had a cam gear on it for a distributor. Well, if we know one thing about LS, it ain't got a distributor unless you give it one. So that was kind of a odd deal. So that cost me 2 days and about $50 more. And I ain't gonna get into why, but it is what it is. I tried to take a cheap route and didn't work. So we'll give y'all all the goodness now. Check it out. Looks so much better. All right, so now this is the fun part. The bad part is I forgot my gloves. I sure wish I had some. No gloves. I'm going raw, boys. I'm sure y'all know the feeling. No, I'm not putting assembly lube. This is good old Rotella. 1540, baby. All the way. Hey, doing pretty good. You know, these cam bearings could be way worse. I've had way worse. I've had them where you feel like you gotta hammer it in, and I've ran it after, and it actually ran fine. Didn't hear any noise, which I shouldn't be bragging about that. That's ignorant. You know, but poor people have poor people ways at that time. So, I'm trying to locate me some water pump bolts. Well, I was ignorant and forgot them. I left them at work. Y'all ever seen this? It kind of works. Kind of. I don't like doing it this way, to be honest with you. Y'all can see me, can't you? Oh, yeah. Excuse me for the hacking and coughing. I'm just dealing with it, man. Got just a little bit farther to go. Looky there. That's what we call winning, boys. Ah, hell. All right. Get this oil out of the way. It's actually the lifter's in oil. All right, got the good old El Cheapo. Oh, sweet, got a sticker for the cabinet. Definitely Chinese stuff. Moose in. Yeah. Sweet. I hope this thing seals. Look at that writing. Boy, that'll make you feel good, won't it? Yeah. I'm kind of embarrassed that I bought that. I'm a USA guy. I honestly usually buy the one from Summit. I don't know why I didn't buy it this time. Like I said, I hope this one works. I mean, there really ain't much to it. Whew. Almost wasn't even seeing a gasket. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now though. This part is probably no different than me getting it from O'Reilly's or something like that. Because they definitely don't sell all American made stuff. That is a fact. Tell y'all one thing right now I do not like about that plate. Sucker came with rust on it. And I'll show you. Dang, that thing was dirtier than what I thought. And there you go, second time. All right, stuff her back in the hole. Yeah, check this out. Good old China stuff right here. That's nice. Good thing I'm in a good mood. I'm just gonna send it regardless. So I'll bust my knuckle here in a minute. Well, we got the old bump stick in her. Cam is in. She ain't going nowhere. Just kind of wipe everything down. You know, get everything that I've missed. Anything big, which there shouldn't be much. And now it's time to put some lifters in the trays. All right, guys, it's lifter time. Yes, I'm reusing old lifters. Pray for me, I guess. I don't know. Them bad boys slid right in. Load up a couple more. I about freaked out today when I remembered I had to put this thing together. And these have this weird shouldered bolt, so. All right, sorry about that, guys. Kind of jumped ahead on you a little bit. All I did was throw some head gaskets on, made sure they were the right way after I blew the hose out and cleaned everything. And One thing you need to know as a mechanic, you can't compress water. There was water in 3 or 4 of these holes from where I'd washed it. That's why you blow it out, man. Blew it out, cleaned it up. Now done slammed the head on here and throwing bolts in there. So I'm gonna do that and get her tightened down. Da, 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 da. Oh, the whole thing moved on me there. Alright, if you're not wondering, they're 862 heads. I know that's not perfect, that's what I got. They're free. And they're damn sure better than the steel ones. So we'll go with that. And yes, I'm reusing head bolts. Y'all don't shoot me or trash me in the comments. That one looks rough. This is kind of like been a proven thing. That it's not that big a deal. Well, let me rephrase that. To some people, it's not that big a deal. Yep. Short, short. So I need 4 short ones. We gotta locate these other bolts here. Bam. Bam. Y'all know what time it is. Torque time, baby. Alright, so anybody that's messed with LS's and bolting head bolts, or bolting heads down, I guess, not just head bolts. Some say 22 foot-pounds, then 90 degrees, then 90 degrees again. A21 Bravo has got a real good deal on that on YouTube. You ought to watch. I don't care for it. I'd rather use my torque wrench. I'm gonna put these at 65 foot-pounds, and I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna impact them down, I'm gonna put them at 65 and I'm done. And I've done it multiple times in the past. Not only does it save time, I don't worry about it. You know, these things are proven to be pretty tough. So it is what it is. And I realize some people's not gonna like that or have the same opinion. And I'm cool with it. That's why this is mine and you got yours. So. All right, so 250 foot-pound wrench. It's on 70. You know what? I'm just gonna send it. 70 foot-pounds. I'm gonna torque them one time, be done. There it is. is. Heads are on, boys. Now it's time for these fancy push rods. Factory push rods that I cleaned out. You know, I made for sure there wasn't nothing in them. I blew brake cleaner through them. That type of deal. I made for sure they were good. None of them are bent or broken. And should be ready for all the fun. So we'll get these dudes set in there. All right. Got all the good stuff in there now. This side would be the side that didn't get cleaned up as well. But it is what it is. All right. Now we'll clamp these bad boys down. All right, these are 22 foot-pounds. So I don't know if y'all remember how I rolled or not, but give them a good old hand snug. What do you think, guys? We're getting somewhere. Let's put some valve covers on. And yes, I'm gonna show y'all something. I definitely know that I have two passenger side valve covers. You can tell by, here, let me show you. I have two valve covers with the oil hole, like for an oil cap. But they make an AN fitting that goes in there and for like crankcase evacuation. And I thought, why not just put two of them on there? And I had two passenger side. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that fancy fitting in there. And be a lot easier with the crankcase stuff. did buy a billet block off plate there. Yes, I know there's gonna be that guy that's like, why not flip the engine stand over? Well, this engine stand is not real easy to flip over. That's why. It's a super pain in the butt. Time for a timer cover. Let's get her started here. Time to do this ever, so I'm kind of. All right, so I jumped a little bit ahead. Not a big deal. Just threw everything on. Man, I just had to see it, you know. And it's gonna be a hell of a thumbnail. Tell me it's not. But anyways, everything's on and clean. I was kind of playing with belt routing. I added an extra idler right here. If you look back in there, you can see my washers that space it out. But excuse me. I'm gonna try that for some belt routing right now. It's gonna be a long freaking belt. So we'll see how that works. Next day, fellas, tell me this thing don't look badass. You ain't American if you don't like this right here. Man, it looks sweet. All right, so I'm gonna get the water pump put on it, and I'm not sure where I left off, but I'm gonna put the water pump on it, and then we're gonna get this engine all leveled up on the stand, and then we can use the laser for belt routing. I did get a bolt, a longer bolt, and some spacers back here for this extra pulley. So, like I said, we're gonna get it on here and start figuring out belt routing, and then I'm gonna locate this on the intake and then weld it on. So, it's gonna be interesting. Need a new battery. All right, get this tightened up. All right, fellas, this thing's gonna be significantly longer, we'll say. All right, I'm getting tripped out here. All right, getting confused. Yep. That's the belt routing, and then that'll come around this pulley right here. Definitely interesting. Man, I don't know. I guess, tell me if I'm wrong, if I measure from this point to that point and then double it, that would be how much I need to add to the belt, correct? Maybe. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, kind of ranting. Man, the string method just sucks. It don't ever work right for me. I'll be run to the parts store 15 times, I bet. Well, y'all see what I see. We'll be getting this thing on here before too long. Belt is off. All right, so first things first, I have to get this thing squared up on the engine stand. So I'm gonna have to actually jack my engine stand up. I'm gonna put a level across the top, get it leveled this way and sideways on both axes. So that's just how we're gonna do it. First things first, we need to do some turning. Whew, I hate this engine stand. I hope setting this up across the valve covers is right. She's right in between the lines. Now, that's one axis. I have to get it on this axis, which is going to be pretty tough. Jack it up. Then I'm going to have to block it somehow. Thank goodness my jack fixed under here. I'm very apprehensive about doing this. Man, there's not a good point to level this thing off of. Let me take these out. These plugs for the knock sensors here. And I feel like that's about as plumb as you can get it. Oh Lord, this is scary. Holy moly, it can't be that easy. It can't be that easy. Yeah, when I did that, it kind of screwed it up. So here we are this way now. I don't know if you can tell, I'm just a little bit out. But then I'm laying it on the valley cover and I'm level. So I'm gonna put this back on there. And we're gonna let me see if I can turn this more for y'all so y'all can watch. Can y'all tell now? Yeah, you can tell. So, oh hell. All right, well, we need to go the other way. Lordy, Lordy. Hard on me. Okay. All right. Look at there. Dead on the money. Both ways. Oh, let me see. There we go. There we go. We're square. This way. And that way. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay.